Good evening, everyone. Long time no see. Vlad here at Pepsi Center. It is Saturday, November 24th, 2018. The Colorado Avalanche welcoming in the visiting Dallas Stars to Denver after wrapping up a three-game road trip on the road. The Avalanche are home for a brief one-gamer before they head back out on the road, coming up in a few days. Before we get to that, coming up on the Burgundy Rainbow pregame show, we will take a look back at the road trip. We will preview tonight's contest against the visiting Dallas Stars. We will have live video of the pregame ski and quick recap of the Burgundy Rainbow Game Winning Goal Challenge. The Avs will be out on the ice coming up here in about, give or take, 10-ish minutes. So let's go ahead and get to it. The Avs went on a road trip to California and Arizona here the last few days. Their first stop was in Anaheim on Sunday. After we'll call it effort for about half the game, the Avs fired it up and started pushing back against the Ducks. And in thrilling overtime fashion, Mikko Rantanen would score the game-winning goal with just 2 seconds left in overtime to give the Avalanche a 4-3 win over the Anaheim Ducks.
He's a player that can talk about that last.
A couple of nights later, the Avs would have a very late start in the City of Angels. For those of you that were able to get a good, nice long nap in, you weren't disappointed because the Avs would open up the floodgates from nearly the halfway through the first, almost to the very end. Several players scored because it was a 7-goal effort from the Avs. The final score was 7-3. And then finally, our most recent game, which would have been last night in Arizona against the Coyotes. The Avalanche poured on the offense again, putting 5 past Antti Raanta to cruise to a 5-1 victory over the Arizona Coyotes. And tonight, no rest for the weary as division rival Dallas comes to town. Like the Avs, the Dallas Stars were in action last night. They defeated the Ottawa Senators, doing the Avs a nice solid in terms of draft position for the upcoming draft pick that is going to be the Avs in 2019. Stars defeated the Senators by a score of 6-4. And they too, like the Avs, had to fly into Denver after their victory. It is most likely that we'll have Semyon Varlamov in goal for the Avs tonight, as Philip Grubauer got the win last night in Glendale. The Stars and the Avalanche are essentially running neck and neck, let's say. Let's go to the standings here in the Central Division. Leading the division right now is the Nashville Predators. They're in first place. They have 33 points, 23 games played, 16-6-1 record. Right behind them with 30 points are the Minnesota Wild. 23 games played, 14-7-2 record. And in third place are our hometown Burgundy and Blue Colorado Avalanche, 28 points, 12-6-4 record, 22 games played. Right behind them in fourth place are the Winnipeg Jets, 26 points, 21 games played, 12-7-2 record. In a points tie are these visiting Dallas Stars. They've played 23 games and have a 12-9-2 record. And behind them in sixth place are the Chicago Blackhawks with 21 points, 23 games played, 8-10-5 on the season. And bringing up the rear, we have the St. Louis Blues. 19 points on the season thus far through 21 games with an 8-10-3 record. A win tonight would put the Avalanche in a points tie with Minnesota, should Minnesota remain idle. And Minnesota is not in action tonight, so this is a great chance for the Avs to gain 2 very critical points in the standings. The Avs should be coming out here onto the ice here in about a minute or so. Again, we'll have the live pregame video for you.
I do too, like every time I'm in the bathroom. And it's the little flip
After tonight's contest, the Avalanche will hit the road for a quick one-gamer coming up on Tuesday night in Nashville to face the Predators. And the very next night, they will be back here to face Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins on Wednesday. That is a 7:30 start. It is the night we love to hate because we hate late starts.
Don't let him call you. Just only call him.
The Avs will be wearing their third jerseys this evening. This season, the Avs will be wearing their third jersey for every Central Division matchup here on home ice. They did this a couple of weeks ago against the Nashville Predators when they were in town. And they will do it again next week when they have a visit from the St. Louis Blues coming up on November 30th. For those of you that have not yet .com and take part in the Burgundy Rainbow Game Winning Goal Challenge, tonight is the last night for this week's entries, so you have a chance to get a few points if you haven't done so already and join in the fun. So that's at burgundyrainbow.com. Go to the Game Winning Goal Challenge article, fill out the form. All of our questions are curated by our one and only Honey Mill. If you are just getting a chance to play now, better late than never, but you missed a chance to get a lot of points because there were a lot of points to be had today. Or rather, this week. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to watch the Burgundy Rainbow pregame show. We appreciate your support. If you like the content here at burgundyrainbow.com and what we do, feel free to tell your friends, tell your family, like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Follow us on Twitter at AvsBRblog. You can be a patron on Patreon for us. You can buy some of our sweet merchandise in our shop. The holiday season here is approaching, so if you have if you need an idea for your special Avalanche fan in your life, head there and we might have exactly what you're looking for that hard-to-buy Avalanche fan.
I'm comedy guy.
And here come the Avs onto the ice. I'll keep quiet so you all enjoy the warm-up. If you have any comments, go ahead and type them into the YouTube comment window, and if I get a chance to see them, I'll keep an eye out. And I'll try and answer any questions you guys have. Question from our Rudo 3. Third jersey shoulder pad, yay or nay?
I've never heard of it.
I like that it's the flag on the one side. It, of course, looks a little imbalanced if they didn't have something else to balance it. They could always take the flag off, but I can see why they don't. I guess I would prefer if you put a gun to my head to keep the flag patch on there, but I would want to balance it out with another flag patch going the opposite way. From Augie X2, flag color flag is good, Yeti feet would be better. The original Yeti foot, I do miss it. I'm not a fan of the Colorado C on the home and aways. It works on the thirds just because of the styling and the color scheme, but I'm not too keen on the Colorado C on the home and aways. I've gotten used to it, but the Yeti foot, no pun intended, stood out. It was different compared to some of the other shoulder patches out there. Like, it's not a Skyline. It's not. I don't know. It's not a hockey stick crossed with it. With all due respect to the Florida Panthers. There's our captain, Gabe Landeskog. His birthday was yesterday. He had a 2-goal night in Arizona. Line mate Nathan McKinnon next to him. I was seeing in the Burgundy Rainbow Discord earlier that the Avs did not release a lineup, so unfortunately I can't really take a stab at who's out. Don't see Mark Barbario out there. There's no Sven Andrighetto from what I can tell. And we'll see Marco Dano again. Recently Reeks that put him on waivers in the first place.
Oh, that's cool. I don't see him. Oh, back there. That's not bad.
Tell me something about this. Takes a lot of work.
just seeing in the Burgundy Rainbow Discord, there's the Avs lineup card. It looks like my analysis was kind of spot on. No Barbario, no Andrighetto. The one name I did miss, Gabe Bork. So those are your absentee Avs for tonight's contest. And that's center big screen, who's there right in front of you. The first player in Avalanche / Nordiques history to score 2 shorthanded goals on the same penalty kill. Impressive feat, given that it was his first game back after missing some time with injury. What a welcome back to the lineup for Timothy.
He always does it.
All right, everybody, we're down to our last 2 minutes here of warm-up. Most of the team is already filtered off the ice. We have Tyson Jost, Nathan McKinnon, Colin Wilson, Tyson Berry, Vlad Kamenev, the captain, Gabe Landeskog, Mikko Rantanen, and Ian Cole out on the ice right now. Got a lively discussion that was started on the YouTube channel thread. Gay or nays? Nays seem to be leading the pack on that one. Fun discussion. Let's do it again next game on Wednesday night against the Penguins. All right, everybody, we're down to 35 seconds left in warm-up. It's just Kamenev and Barry out on the ice right now. I'd like to take this opportunity to once again to thank everybody for watching the Burgundy Rainbow pregame show here on our YouTube channel. Again, if you like the kind of content we provide here on Burgundy Rainbow, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video and our channel. Follow us on YouTube at AbsB, our blog. And stay tuned to BurgundyRainbow.com for continuing coverage and conversation on tonight's contest. Head to BurgundyRainbow.com. Join the Burgundy Rainbow Discord and head to the... I will see you at the conclusion of tonight's contest for the Burgundy Rainbow postgame show also on YouTube, so join me then, won't you? And that is going to do it for me. I am Vlad. Thank you all for watching. And until I see you in postgame,